Welcome back, everyone. It's me, Melissa Brock with South of STEM. We're here in the studio coming at you with another great tutorial, perfect for Thanksgiving or Easter. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take all of these ingredients and I'm gonna go ahead and list them for you. You're gonna need some rocks, small size. You're gonna need some water tubes, some moss, some plants, any annuals, smaller ones that you would like. Then, of course, you're going to get some cut flowers just from the grocery store, or if you have a wholesaler nearby, go ahead and run to theirs. These are just from Trader Joe's. They're scabiosa. You're going to need a little bit of potting soil. I've got a big bag over here. You're gonna need some scissors to give your stems a little trim. And then I've got one of these little water squirters. It's like for laboratory use because it's really gonna help me get some water into these water tubes once you see what we're gonna do. Of course, if you don't have this, no worries. Get yourself a little watering can, one that has a skinny, small spout like this so that it can go into those water tubes just like that. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. So for today's arrangement, it is a long-lasting arrangement, something that you can do and plant and then change out the flowers as you see fit for the need of your event or for your tablescape or home, wherever you might be putting your arrangement. So right now I just have this beautiful compote. I love a footed vessel. I think it makes things so elegant. And the plan for today's arrangement is for a Thanksgiving place setting. Right down the center, we're gonna have two on either side between or in the flanking the turkey. So the first thing you're gonna do is we need some drainage because this is not a potting plant, right? There is no hole for any of the water to drain. So we need some rocks. So we're just gonna put a little bit of rocks down at the bottom so that the roots of the plants that we add don't rot, right? So you just need a little bit there. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna add a few plants where I think this would look really nice. I think 3, because I've got these ornamental kale and they are a little bit larger. So I'm gonna put them to the sides and then I'll maybe put one plant in the middle. And go ahead and pull off any pieces that don't look happy. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of potting soil underneath his roots right now too. He looks happy there. And then we're going to just fill the rest in with some potting soil. This is a big bag. Now I don't want to pack this in too deep and too tight because we're still going to add flowers. We're still going to add those water tubes that you saw so that we can insert our cut flowers. And that's the part that you get to change out frequently, as often as you like, while the rest of the plants enjoy their time in your vessel. So I'm going to fill this back up with more potting soil and I'll come right back. Okay, so we have our vessel all full now with potting soil, and what we're going to do is we are going to take our water tubes and we're just going to insert them everywhere that we want a flower. And don't worry if it shows a little bit because that's what the moss is for. The moss is going to cover all of our mechanics, all of the hidden secrets behind here. And you're just going to insert them wherever you think you would like. This is where this little guy comes in. We're going to go ahead and fill these up with water right now. Here we go. You don't want to fill it all the way to the top because some of the water is going to be displaced by our sweet little cut flower. Plus, we don't want it to be too much water so that it doesn't spill if we need to move it. Okay, now these Scabiosa are fabulous. They've got nice skinny stems and their heads like to bend, so they have a more natural look and feel to them. More wild, which is what I love. And they'll fit more than one stem in their little container. So if you wanted to, like what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these guys, and then I'm going to see how much fun it would be to add some ilex. You can make these as long or as tall as you'd like. And here's the trick, of course, right? When you are cutting your flowers, it's always better to cut them too long at first than too short because you can't go back. Ilex berries. Not only are they super fun and fall-esque, but they're also this really great orange color I was lucky enough to find. Now these stems are a little bit heavier, so I'm going to put them more towards the center so that they don't fall. It's just a little bit easier there. The last thing I want is for everybody to be eating Thanksgiving dinner and this to come crashing down. Now tulips tend to have a little bit of a thicker stem, so we're going to want to cut them to make sure that they're going to go into their water tubes with no problem. So you're going to want to peel the leaves. And then give it a snip at a 45-degree angle so that he can drink. Now tulips will drink a lot, so you're going to want to check on your stems, the cut flowers, every day. They're going to need attention from you. They're not going to be happy Now the good thing about tulips is they are pretty tolerant. But you definitely do not want to neglect them for too long. So just check the water every day. And tulips will grow towards the light, so anywhere that you have these placed around on your table, they are going to seek the light. One more over here on this side. Oh, two more. Perfect. Two more. And it is truly just as simple as that. And now we're going to go in and cover everything with moss so that you cannot see any of our mechanics here. And now I'm breaking it up into little pieces and I'm just going to tuck it in. Gently, again, covering up any of our mechanics or the water tubes. Don't want anybody to see them. And working with smaller pieces is nice. Because everything is a little bit odd shaped. But this is so fun and so easy. Everyone can do this. It'll make a great project to do with the grandkids. And get everybody talking around the table about how fun and easy it truly is to have flowers at your Thanksgiving table, but also plants too. So you can change these out, right? So when it's Easter, now you can change these out with something pink and purple to match the ornamental kale. But just look at how lovely that is. So fun. So simple. And just really, really nice right there on your table for Thanksgiving. Happy holidays!